into the Awesemo YouTube channel, guys. My name is Jeff Ulrich, bringing you some Week 17 Monday Night Football picks for Jock Market. And if you haven't heard, Jock Market has turned fantasy sports into a stock exchange. Forget waiting until the end of the game to make money. Jock Market allows you to buy and sell shares of real players in real time for real money with guaranteed payouts of all the shares at the end of the night. They have daily markets in NBA, MLB, NHL, and PGA, so you can make real money every hour, every minute, every second of any match or game. You use the pregame IPO to pick up shares of your favorite players. Then you buy, sell, or hold them during the game based on your own analysis. That's the best part. Download the app to get started and use our exclusive Awesemo promo code AWESEMO for up to a $50 bonus on your first deposit. This is an exclusive offer only for the Awesemo community. So make sure to take advantage of it today. That's Awesemo for a $50 bonus. Now let's get to these Monday Night Football picks. We got the Cleveland Browns. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got two teams who desperately need a win to stay in the playoff race. And the first guy I want to look to in this game for Jock Market, I want to look to Diontae Johnson of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh is coming in as underdogs. That's nice. Pittsburgh throws the ball 38.3 times per game as well. And Diontae Johnson has the fifth highest team target share in the league. This should all lead to a big game for Diontae Johnson. And you look at Cleveland and their defense, how it works. Their secondary really does give up some big games to wide receivers. Last week, Davante Adams, went absolutely nuts against them with a lot of quick throws. Really burned their defense. I think Diontae Johnson can come in here and do a lot of the same things with that kind of target share that Johnson does have. He's always capable of that 100-plus yard and a touchdown game, so he's always going to be a good upside play. But especially against a good pass rush like the Cleveland Browns, I think you're going to see Diontae Johnson be the real figure here to move the ball for Pittsburgh. I love his upside in this matchup, and I think that's definitely the main player you should be targeting on the Pittsburgh side. Let's move to the other side of the ball for our last two picks, though, because I do think the Cleveland Browns are coming here as slight favorites. And I do think ultimately they probably win out in this game, and I think we want a piece of their offense, a bigger piece of their offense, and we certainly want a piece of Nick Chubb. This one isn't going to be a contrarian play at all. Most people are going to try and get up to Nick Chubb, but I think it's very vital that you do that. The Pittsburgh rush defense is in shambles. They allowed over 200 rush yards to Dalvin Cook 2 weeks ago. They're bottom three in terms of rush yards against right now, allowed yards per carry allowed against right now. And Nick Chubb getting used as more of a weapon in all facets of the offense right now for the Cleveland Browns. Again, very productive as a receiver, had 3 catches last week for 58 yards. So those screens are being really productive. He's getting the red zone work. He's still giving some work to Ernest Johnson, but Nick Chubb is so productive on the ground, averaging well over 5 yards per carry on the season. And again, breaking off big chunks in the pass game now. And he's got a really weak defense to work against, really weak pass defense or rush defense anyways. I like getting a piece of Nick Chubb. I think just like Diontae Johnson, he is going to be the main catalyst for the Cleveland Browns offense, and we want a piece of both of those players. So pay up for Nick Chubb here. Maybe you get a piece of him in-game. I don't know. Maybe the Browns offense starts slow, but make sure you get a piece of Nick Chubb. Let's stick with the Cleveland Browns offense because, like I said, ultimately they are 3.5-point favorites here, and ultimately they have the bigger implied team total here. And I think a player like Donovan Peoples-Jones is someone who could potentially go off for a long touchdown here. He's averaged 7 targets over his last 3 games. He's got a good ADOT, average depth of target. He gets those downfield throws from Baker Mayfield. Now, they don't always work out. Certainly led to some interceptions last week. But look, he even got a red zone target last week, a red zone catch. And if that gets in, his day doesn't even look that bad. So the opportunities are there right now for Donovan Peoples-Jones. Pittsburgh does tend to give up big plays in the secondary. With Jarvis Landry out there probably sucking coverage away from Joe Hayden, Donovan Peoples-Jones should have some third-string cornerbacks to work against. And again, he's ultimately the best downfield weapon they have in a game where Cleveland's expected to score more points than Pittsburgh. I think Donovan Peoples-Jones is a really good play for Jock Market. He's more of a boomer bust target, but he's got that upside where he's got 100-plus yard potential as well. And if he finds the end zone, a big day could certainly be had here. So those are going to be our 3 picks, guys, for Jock Market Monday Night Football. Again, Steelers, Browns. We got Diontae Johnson. We got Nick Chubb. And we got Donovan Peoples-Jones as our 3 targets here for Week 17. Make sure you smash that like button before you go. Subscribe to the Awesemo YouTube channel if you haven't already. And most importantly, guys, have yourselves a great Monday Night Football. I'm Jeff Ulrich, and we'll talk to you again soon.